Hi, I hope this is recording. Still getting used to this new phone, and earlier this week, I forget which one I did. I think it was the only one I did this week. I actually thought I was recording the entire thing and recorded none of it. But anyway, I was thinking about, and again, if I have told this story, I do apologize. But when I was a much younger man, and Jenny and Katie's and Caleb's mom were first married, we lived in southern Texas, and I do think I've talked about that before. And we were close to a place called South Padre Island, which is basically a big sand island off the coast of Texas, sort of like Panama City is, or Panama City Beach is a big sand bar off the coast of Florida. And so we would go there fairly regularly. It was maybe an hour from our house and or our apartment. And so once there was a hurricane in the Gulf of Mexico, and because of that, the waves off of South Padre Island were quite big, and usually they weren't. I mean, a lot of times on the Gulf Coast beaches, the waves do not get very, very big, unlike where we live here on the Atlantic Ocean, and they just beat the snot out of you all the time. It's very, very rarely is it calm here to get in the water. So anyway, so there's this hurricane. I have no idea what the hurricane was called. Don't remember. I mean, this was over 30 years ago. But we go down there, and the waves are big. I mean, they're they've got to be 5-6 foot waves, and as you know, that waves break when they get to the beach, and a lot of times, and this is one of those times at this place in South Padre, that the waves were actually breaking in two spots, one up near the beach and the other one a little bit further out, maybe another 30 or 40 yards out. There was a sandbar out there where the waves were also breaking. So they would come, and you'd have these big waves, and then there was this calm spot, and then the waves would break again. And so, of course, I was young. I think I would have been 22 at the time, and I've always thought I've been a fairly strong swimmer and have enjoyed the water, never had any issues with the water. So I think, I'm going to go out there and do those waves, and that's all good. And then on the ones that were breaking on the beach, and then I thought, I need to go out there to those other waves that are further out, because obviously, further is always better. So I swim over the breakers, the first line of breakers, and then I'm in that calm water, and then I get out to this other sandbar, and I'm trying to remember, but I don't think I could stand up. I mean, I think this water wasn't deep, but I think it was more than more than I am tall. And but anyway, so I stayed out there for a while. The waves are coming in, and I did some body surfing. By the way, body surfing, the only athletic thing in my life I've ever been able to do where I was better than anybody I know at it. So that's not to be a humble brag. I'm just saying that truly is the only athletic thing I've ever been, that wherever I go, I seem to be the best at it. So anyway, so I did that for a while, and then I realized that I'm kind of swimming around, and I realized I'm starting to get tired, and so I think, okay, no problem, I'll just work my way back into the beach. The problem is, when I start back in, it's not that easy. I can't touch the ground. There's nothing to push off of. So I'm swimming, and I'm getting more tired, and I think, this isn't good. I don't know if the tide was going out or whatever, but I wasn't just automatically going back in. And then I start having this internal conversation with myself that, okay, so what if I can't get back to the beach? What if I get too tired? How do I know when I'm too tired? Basically, how am I going to keep myself from drowning? So what I realized, and I was trying to rationalize this and think through this and be logical about it, was that in salt water, you really can't sink. I mean, right? Because the humans are buoyant in fresh water, but in salt water we're even more so. So in other words, it's very, very difficult to sink in the ocean. So I thought, okay, if worse comes to worse, if I get too tired, I will, I'll just float on my back. The current will take me out, and there's a lot of shrimp boats in that part of Texas. So I thought eventually a shrimp boat will pick me up, and everything will be fine. Now, that was sort of the calm thought that I was having in my head. Now, had I really had to do that, would I have been that calm? I'm guessing probably not. But fortunately, what I finally realized I could do was basically, when a wave came, was swim with the wave, let it carry me in, and then relax when it washed back out, wait for the next one to come, swim. So it was sort of like taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back. And so eventually I did get back in, and so that was fortunate. Because I was concerned, because keep in mind, most people didn't have cell phones there. That Teresa didn't know where I was, and she wouldn't even have known when to start worrying about me, because and all that sort of stuff like that. So it could have been a bad thing. I mean, it could have been a very bad situation, but fortunately it was not. Sometimes I think often, how in the world did I live to be 58 years old? So anyway, okay, love you. Thanks for watching. Bye.